Hello, everyone. It's June 17th, Thursday, Town Hall time. We're doing a live stream now. Thanks for joining us. If you're here live, maybe you're listening pre-recorded version. That's fine too. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. You're here to hear about all the news and events that have been going around, community activity. So we've got Otto and Delton, Jay Charming, Articush are here to talk more about all of that type of thing for you. And, it's been the Notary Node season 5 now has begun. And so it's a new season, LTC. Welcome, everyone. I'm A. Giuliano, and we're going to move over to Delton now. He's going to talk about Komodo in the news. He's going to bring up some of this information with more details. So, hello, Delton. Welcome back and share what's going on today.
Thanks, Giuliano. How's it going?
It's pretty good, thanks. How about you?
Yeah, it's going well. So the big news this week is we have basically like a feature within Cointelegraph article. So it's Komodo CTO Kadan Stadelman. So this particular article is talking about MicroStrategy's decision to basically raise $500 million of secured notes. So this was a big deal, and they also followed this up with, I think, like another $1 billion investment announcement. But anyway, here's the quote from Kadan. So I just read it now. So it says, Kadan Stadelman, Chief Technology Officer of Komodo, a blockchain solution provider, told Cointelegraph that MicroStrategy's move isn't that surprising, especially when considering that its newly formed subsidiary, MicroStrategy LLC, already owns a lot of BTC, adding, quote, Michael Saylor is clearly focused on a long-term investment strategy rather than short-term gains or losses. Putting company debt on the line is risky, but it could obviously lead to a massive return as well. In this regard, it bears mentioning that the development has clearly had a positive impact on the Bitcoin market. In confluence with other positive news, the price of BTC has jumped from just over $35,000 to $40,000 since the announcement. The market does appear bearish overall, despite the news, but one or two more stories of major institutional adoption of Bitcoin or other cryptos could very well bring the bull market back, Stadelman concluded. So yeah, this is a very good article, and excited to see Kadan featured here. And next up, we have the announcement about the new Season 5 Notary Node operators. So going back to the mandatory Komodo daemon update article, we added it at the top here, talking about how the Season 5 Notary Node operators are online. Congrats to the Komodo team for a job well done. The ecosystem-wide hard fork with 8 external blockchains and 20 Komodo smart chains is complete. There were no hiccups and everything is running smoothly. So yeah, this was a major upgrade for Komodo, but also just like any other chains that use Komodo technology. And yeah, if you want to go to this blog post, you can also just check out like everything that was included in the hard fork that took place earlier this week. So yeah, very excited to have that going on, especially with the Litecoin notarizations. That's a big upgrade that will definitely help everyone that's using DPAL for 51% attack security. So yeah, it's very exciting news.
Excellent. Very good. And congratulations to everybody who's been working hard towards that, for sure. What else, Delton?
Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. But yeah, a lot more news to come hopefully in the next few weeks.
Excellent. All right. Just giving you a chance to see if there was anything last minute that came across your desk. So we're going to thank you, Delton, and move over to Otto, who's going to share a bit about the events surrounding Komodo. There have been some questions about the upcoming shift. There was initially going to be a bit more of a conference, but now it's just slightly shifted. So Otto is going to share more about these Komodo events with us and answer any of the concerns that you might be having. And if you do ever have any questions, come around during these town halls, or if you're not able at the time, you just leave a question in the roundtable discussion, and it can be addressed during these type of sessions if it's something that really everybody should be hearing about in this format. All right, Otto, without further ado, it's up to you now. Share what's going on.
Yeah, thanks, Juliano. Yeah, so in the January we set the marketing roadmap, and there we had the mid-year June online event. And now that the good news was that we already announced that we are going to upgrade this event, so it's going to be on-site event in Miami. We are going to have it at the end of August. We're going to be announcing all the details in our mid-year update at the end of this month. And so indeed, so we are still going to have the live stream event in June. And we are going to be there hearing updates from the dev team, from the business team, and of course from our marketing team, what we're working on and what to expect from the rest of the year. And also looking back of the past 6 months and what has been achieved. So be sure to tune in. And also we are actually now in full mode of planning what all the things we will prepare for the mid-year update, and some of which we are working in the community contributor course that we are having with Artacus twice a week. And so if you want to get involved, then I always encourage people just reach out to us and get involved. Another big thing we are focusing on is a website upgrade, as we are moving to another framework. So we are going to importing the content to the new framework that suits better for us. This was discovered by our web dev team. This allows us to scale up the website and build more pages in a faster manner. And with that, we are also working with the community to create a new layout. We have a new direction to discover the graphics. I can discover, how do you say? We are on a graphical discovery phase, let's just say it that way. Also, everyone who's been to Hangouts knows exactly what I'm talking about, and we have received a lot of good feedback and that we are on the right track. So if you're interested, then listen to Artacus, who's coming after me. And last thing, yeah, I don't know if I covered you news, but that's so important, so I think it has to be said twice. And I want to also just highlight that the forum, we are trying to put more insight into what we're working on the forum, so please check out the forum. Also, there was a request from a community to put the town hall like bullet point highlights to the forum, so we have a new thread called the Komodo Tuesday Town Hall. So if you miss a town hall or just want to get a quick bullet points recap, then check out that thread every week. So that's all from my side. I'm transitioning back to you, Giuliano.
All right, thanks, Otto. That sounds pretty exciting. So I hope that it continues to evolve, and then we see at the end of August on site. That would be incredible. So thanks for looking towards that. And you're going to confirm for us again, there is still going to be an online, event. Is that clear?
Yep, a live stream update from the Komodo team that we are already preparing for.
So nothing is being replaced. Is actually, in fact, there's an opportunity for enhancement and even more. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, thanks for all that good news there. And yeah, definitely checking out that blog. And now from there, speaking of Artacus, we're going to move over then, hear from Artacus. She's going to talk to us about events or things that have been happening within the community and advancements in that sense. So, hi, Artacus, how's it going? And what else is going on?
Thank you, Giuliano. Everything is pretty perfect. I mean, we had a busy week. We had a week of storytelling since we kind of missed Jack on Wednesday. No bad for him. He expressed everything on a Thursday, just an hour before the town hall. We had a hangout, and he was talking about the new website wireframe. Besides that, we we had this discussion about the Komodo story, and we had a couple of submissions of the storytelling, one by Neff, another one by Daybreak, and also throughout the whole conversation during the Hangouts, we had conversations and discussions how we want to partake the Komodo story. We really achieved a lot in this sense because, especially from Daybreak, we had like a nice script written out that kind of depicted the points that we have to look at and how we can partake that. Besides that, we also had another contributor called by Gideon app, which they're working on. They're trying to use the DEX technology and trying to use the Komodo technology, which is in a battle rap project. And it's really cool to see these kind of new projects, which are very creative, emerging, and searching for the solutions in the Komodo blockchain. And one thing I want to highlight that this conversation, this relationship with Gideon actually going since 2018. And I think for the further news, there's nothing more to say than join us at the Hangouts on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. UTC and Thursdays just an hour before the Town Hall at 3 p.m. UTC. We cannot express how important it is because that is the point where everything begins, the relationship with the Komodo. So join us there. And if we find some sort of idea or discussion that we want to put it into a further step, it would be a community contributors call that you can actually find the link, hopefully in somewhere. I'll make sure that I'm going to post it somewhere. So that is it for me from this week. Thank you, Giuliano.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you too, Articush. It sounds like you've been really busy there interacting with a variety of community members. And so congratulations on just continuing to move forward in this role. And also, well done to everybody who's showing up to the different meetings and contributing, participating, wanting to know more, wanting to give your energy in one way or another. And so, yeah, well done to the whole community for that. Cool. So that's about it for you. Then we're going to move over to Jay Charming right now. He's going to share with us about the social media activity. So, Jay Charming, how are you doing today? And what have you got for us?
Hey, how's it going, Giuliano? Oh man, we got a
Yeah,
ton
things
of
are good. Yeah, we're flowing pretty quickly today. Things are coming out nicely, but there's a lot of interesting information within these topics.
we've got 3 topics from Twitter for today. The first one is from our Komodo handle for visiting Satinder Gruel's GitHub and being able to see a big surprise from Pirate Chain. And what this is talking about is the ASMR's the link to the /ASMR of the first flawless atomic swap of test Bitcoin and ARRR, which is the Pirate Chain, if anybody doesn't know that ticker. And it's using ASMR atomic swap. And this is a successful swap between a completely private chain, which is the entire idea of what Pirate Chain is behind, is what happens if we just launched a chain where everything was private and nothing could be like seen. It was just, on the equivalency or greater than that of Monero. And one of the big questions in the air has always been, is it possible to be able to get that into an atomic swap process? And it was done against test Bitcoin. And you can see it there through that tweet on Satinder's GitHubs.
Yeah, shout out Satinder for all of that amazing work he continues to do. And very exciting times. I know everyone around, around Komodo community and pirate community and all that are really excited for this potential that's being worked on. So well done to everybody who's putting in all the hard work and making things happen.
Yeah, and the technology behind it is just huge because it opens up a whole new door for the possibility of atomic swaps and peer-to-peer trading, and being able for native blockchains to be able to talk to each other, even if they have different parameters that would usually not let them happen. It's amazing. So then we've got the
awesome.
Yeah. So then we've got the next tweet, which is by the professor, who is sent out, again, this is about the R-tomic swaps, which is what they're being dubbed, the ARRR-tomic swaps, which I really love that. It's the ZHTLC coding, which is the hash time locked contracts. So the little lowercase z in front of it is what I've seen it referenced as. And then they are being dubbed as R-tomic swaps, which is just, it's really great. And it says, great news from the legendary leader of Komodo platform, hashtag JL777. Everything is ready for R atomic swaps now. You'll be able to make atomic swaps with R and any other cryptocurrency. And then tagging a lot of the great projects that are here. So there's Komodo being tagged, of course, KMD, and then we have R being tagged, and MCL, which is the professor's big project, which is Marmara Credit Loops, and VRSC, which is Veriscoin.
Excellent. Good roster right there. And
Yeah.
yeah, shout outs to Professor Chedner for the work he's doing as well using the Komodo technologies.
And then we've got,
yeah, good stuff.
yeah, and we've got one more, which is a tweet that was put out by Zainab. This is this is great. It's like a 25-second long GIF, and it's Atomic Dex coffee mug that you can, when you pour a hot liquid into it, that slowly the background changes color until the Atomic Dex logo and the Atomic Dex word are the only things that are left, which are like super clearly visible. And then when you flip the mug around, there's the Komodo logo and the Komodo the insignia and the name. And it says, I'm definitely in it for the tech. And there's like, you know, Kadan CA333 Stadelman is there. It says, I want to purchase a mug. Do you accept KMD? And the reply right there is, yes, of course. Sent a DM for more information. It's just like, this is really cool. It's like community members that are making these really cool merch options. That's actually, I just hopped out of a call with G Trang where we were discussing the various ways in which the merch store could be set up to be most effective, so that we can have that here at the half a year moving forward, and kind of join that conversation and be able to get that opportunity for people to get their favorite like everyday items, like with Komodo and Atomic Dex and things like that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. I've been putting together a couple t-shirts and things like that too. So it's fun and it feels good to represent the things that we care about in this way. So that's pretty cool. Good. Absolutely. And good work for that mug. That seems like an even more dynamic, interactive mug than just your regular item. Yeah.
Hopefully, we're gonna be able to find a way to get that onto the merch store. I'm like, I'm actually messaging right now to figure out what one of the pathways for one of the items is to get up. So, anyway, handing it back off to you, and I'm sure that there's closing comments and goodbyes and everything else like that. But thanks for the time, and thank you everybody else for listening. That's some of our social media activity to come out this past week. Big congrats on the R-tomic swaps. That's such a huge change and innovation.
Indeed. Wow. Yes. And everybody who's making their push on social media, just trying to get the word out there, trying to create some interest and some awareness. And so good on you for doing your part in that way. And everybody else who's maybe retweeting or sharing it with friends, or just within the other communities that you're involved in that are willing to listen. It's always a good thing. So other than that, we're going to end it here. We're going to have some final comments, if any, going around. Otto, Articush, Jay Charming, and Delton in that order. Otto, do you have any final comments?
Yeah, just everyone to remember to tune into the mid-year update. We are trying to get the showcase also more of the team behind the scenes, and all the new people also that have been joining the Komodo team, especially from the dev side. And just look forward to sharing all the updates with the community.
All right, thank you. Good. And Articush, any last words for today?
Yes, absolutely. You should most definitely join our Hangouts at Sundays at 5 p.m. UTC and Wednesdays at 1700.
Wonderful. And all right, I don't know if Delton has any final words here for us, but if you do, Delton, hop on and share them. Otherwise, we're going to get over to, okay, Delton, hi, yeah.
Yeah, I would just say, like, just add the events to your calendar, find the June calendar on the Komodo website, and just be aware of the Thursday town halls going on and community hangouts, as well as the half year update. Yeah, that would be it. And so subscribe to the YouTube channel, I guess.
Excellent. And keep reading Delton's amazing blogs that keep us all informed and excited. All right. Thanks, Delton. And then Jay Charming, any final things? You just had the mic, but maybe you want to say a final goodbye for us for today.
Absolutely, go and visit Satinder's GitHub. Be sure to go to the Komodo GitHub and the Atomic Dex GitHubs likewise, and hit the little star in the upper right-hand corner to follow those repos there and see the developments. Get involved with Atomic swaps and peer-to-peer trading. Be sure to download Atomic Dex. Look at all the options in which we can support ourselves and not have to be reliant on giant centralized entities and authorities that are going to make choices for us, and start becoming better independent people as best we can. Join in as many of the Komodo activities as you can to learn more and see where this is all going.
Wonderful. Thank you. And then for my part, I'll
Thank you.
just say, thanks, Jay Charming. Take care. And for my part, I'll just say that if you're curious or want to come on and use your voice here as the role of MC for this Thursday town hall, you just maybe get in touch with Articush or even Otto and let them know. And then come on up and share your voice with us in this role of MC for the Thursday town halls. I can tell you it's fun. It's at least from my experience, it's fun. It's enjoyable. You get to feel like you're part of the community even more. And yeah, maybe you like to talk, so go for it. Or maybe you're learning to feel less, shy about public speaking or something. It's a wonderful opportunity. So yeah, if this seems to touch a nerve for you and you're curious to know more, definitely consider it and ask any questions you need. All right. Other than that, I think we're going to end it for now. And we do have some people who look like they want to come up on stage and have a chat. So if ever you're wanting to have a live chat as well, you come on after and ask whatever questions you want, and the team will do their best to answer them for you. All right, until next time, it's me, Giuliano. I'm saying goodbye for this Thursday Town Hall of June 17th. Thanks for listening live or recorded, and I hope you're doing well and stay well. Until next time, goodbye.